All right, let's start rolling. Good morning. Hi. I forgot to turn on recording a couple of days. Yesterday, actually, was an eventful day. It was a hard day. Lots of deep retracements. I did take some amazing trades yesterday, and also some early entries that I shouldn't have taken. End of the day, almost break even. Could have been much better. Well, it is what it is. Okay, so we are now. So this daylight saving times. Trading is shifted time for me. Earlier, 1 hour. So we're moving down. I was upsetting when there's a clean move that you miss, but so I thought long continuation, and I identified a sequence, breakout sequence, swing breakout sequence, 1 2 3 4 5, and then breach the high. Then we started to consolidating, and broke down. So the question was, so after we pushed, this SNDR failed. This zone is quite low, quite small, only it's only 10 points. So we broke the SNDR, and then we broke the structure, and then we came down. Now, what's this level? This level is the wickless H4 candle. So we now want to give a wick to the H4 candle. You can see it here. See this this H4 candle had no wick, so there was no retracement. So we came back to give a wick to this 4-hour candle and have a certain retracement. The question is, we didn't move up above midnight. So let me zoom out. So overnight, let me remove these projections. Actually, that's what I wanted to show you, how beautiful it is. We reached the 7th standard deviation of this manipulation leg, last manipulation leg of the Asia session. We reached 7 and we dumped. That's and we could really not, well, we just breached it by a jiffy. These are like mohawks in the ICT terminology. So that's good. So this retracement makes sense. We had a huge move upwards. We reached a certain projection, like multiplier level from this manipulation, and now we're retracing. Now we are at the open value of this 4-hour candle. We did all this journey, and we added a wick, a small wick. We are also at the SNDR of this big move up, right? So this, when you see 1, we have now tapped it once. So the question is, where will the down move? Huge impulse downwards. Where will it stop? And was there SMT? That wasn't really SMT. Okay, yes, there was. Here. I was looking for this, and it seemed that it was not there, but it actually was there. There was a slight SMT, so that means ES made the move to take out that liquidity, and NQ didn't, which is a sign of weakness, and down we go. Okay. This H1 candle, what it is, it could not close above it, wicked, and we closed here. It's also an indication that, so we closed here, right? No, where was it? Close. 2 to 3. So we close here. So we close with our candle here. And then we went a little bit up and down we go. And now this our candle has closed this fair value gap of this impulsive move. And we built a wick of the H4. Is the H4 going to go to revisit Asian low? I had something here that I want to show you. There was a projection. We actually reached also the 6 projection of this manipulation from the the start of Asia session ends at 10. So this 4 hour candle 6 to 10 for our candle last manipulation projected. We reached 6 and we reached 7. So basically we've been ping ponging so far. They look very bullish on the 5 minutes, bullish on the 12 minutes, bullish on the 15 minutes. Wow, that is a nice drop. Like in my style of trading, so that's a 50 points drop with no drawdown. Nice. In my style of trading, going short over this is very hard. But, and this is what you're gonna like, whenever this really compact consolidation is at the top of a huge drop, what does that make it? It makes it, it makes it exactly that. It makes it a regional consolidation of some move. And if you see it, okay, there's some accumulation. We relocate, we accumulate shorts, take profits at one certain point, and then revert. This was an area that we had in mind, so we created a wick now. It's the SNDR, and we had a huge reaction. Let's check what's happening on the lower time frame. Okay, this is a flip. Usually the first flip is fake, but it is 411. Is it impulsive enough? Now, do we think we're going back up? Yeah, now it looks like it. See if it gives us an entry. It's a 50-point dump, and the first flip can be fake. So let's be responsible and not take this. Okay, we would have probably an entry here, right? So we could enter long here. And I'm passing. I'm passing on this. I'm passing. There is a possibility that we could enter. So has been a 50-point retracement, and it was to give, like we said, to give the wick and the 4 hour a wick. That makes sense. We cleaned up the devil's mark. Okay, now we came back into this, which is a breaker. Depends if we took some liquidity. Yeah, we did. Okay, it's a breaker, reaction on the breaker. It's a good reaction. We tapped here. Being responsible sometimes sucks. Well, let's see. No, because of deep retracement, sometimes what the pattern does is what the price does. It comes back down here and then does the move. All right. So we have to see how strong. So before breaching the, so we are in an SNDR in not even at 50% of this zone. I'm going to get the zone. The target for retracement, to call it sort of complete, is at least at the top of the zone. So it will be here. Well, you could call this one the first tap, and this is the double tap. Okay. That's the H4 Devil's Mark. I'm just checking the shape of the 4-hour candle and the shape of the H1. So definitely price will go back here. Question is when. So, okay. Let's see if the reaction at the actual flip. So the last down close candle on 15 seconds or 1 minute. Yeah, it's around here. Yeah, so we retested it twice. I want to see how it is in 5 seconds. Yo, flashlights. Okay. I like it better than the 15. Yeah, so, okay, this. Okay, we didn't take it. We are at the CSS flip. This would give us a really good entry if this was the flipping point, right? So we have to, I'd like to see a flip around here, and then we can consider it maybe, you know, maybe closing above here. And otherwise it's just a continuation low. So first flip is fake. Hey, okay, that's good. That is good. Okay, now this is a double tap. Okay, now we could consider a long. Right, well, sort of. Let me see. Yes, what it did. Okay, yes, did it. Yo, nice. So this is SMT. Whatever is happening, this is SMT, right? So SMT. Okay. We're below the open of the 4-hour candle, so we might be expanding downwards. There were a couple of indecisive candles in the 4-hour. This looks like a reversal. We need to see then the 5 a.m. close below here. We keep going down. Above, we might go back up. And it's exactly around this time, right? So yeah, the 1 hour looks very bearish. The 5 minutes, okay, we're toying with an engulfing candle that's gonna go ballistically low. Same with the 15, 12 minutes. I think we go down, yeah. There's a case sometimes you have to visualize how a certain candle, higher time frame candle, is going to look like when it's complete, when it closes. And yeah, the 4-hour candle now can expand downwards for sure. That devil's mark was key to the draw on liquidity, to the direction, and I didn't anticipate it. Would be a lie. Okay, so this short is not valid. This CSS flip has been counterfeit. What is the next point in this zone that we could look for possible reversal or continuation? Actually, what reversal? Because now the protected levels are up here, right? Yeah, so we flipped and now we're here, we're bearish. This level could be interesting. This level could be interesting. So we revisit the previous day low. We revisit the previous day low. And we're at 50% of this unmitigated zone. 50% of this unmitigated zone. I need to listen to this. I'll mute myself 1 second. All right, so 18 minutes, previous day low, touched again, and the 50% of this zone, and the 50% of this zone, okay. One hour looks very bearish. 5 minutes, very bearish. You want to jump on this. So the entry was here then, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there was a bearish SPS count. Of course, there always is, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Of course, there was a bearish count. Okay, we said there was a nice level here. Okay, let's do something that the projection indicator hasn't done, and that is, let's project this manipulation, so from 2 to 6, because we'll do it only later. So let's do it ourselves. The projections, and we're going to go from the highest point to the first 3 candle structure, which is this one. Okay, so we breached 4. That means we're going to probably go 6. and 7 is here. Yeah, makes sense. So basically revisit the lows. Okay, this gives me some conviction because we moved with some strength below the, yeah, this is the real, right? This is the real manipulation. Last swing down before the move up. We could try on the 5 minutes. But then you get gigantic targets, which, you know, might not be bad to have. Okay. So, all right. Okay, so then this would be the 2. Oh, so the on the 5 minutes this would be the 2. Okay, okay. Previous day low, of course, is a sensitive level. We did create a wick. Do you reverse it now? How would the candles look? 5 minutes has a good impulse to back, but 15 minutes, we need to see the close of the 15 minutes. Okay, that's an important level. Okay, that is a 15-minute close. Let's do. Okay, I'm fiddling. Okay, this is the 15-minute. 15-minute close. It's gonna close at this time. So if we close above there at 30, okay, that's an indication. Okay. So if this was the SNDR, which I think it was, yeah. Now we're disrespecting the SNDR. Okay, so that's good. So we're disrespecting the SNDR, this SNDR I'm talking about. We're just tracking the narrative. That's what we can do now, right? So we disrespected the area responsible for this break, and now we close above it, right? And we're above the open of the H4. We said it was a continuation, so as I was analyzing, I thought, okay, we breached the 4 on the 1 minute, right? And we touched 2 on the 5. So that means the objectives of a short are fulfilled. What's the overall narrative that we were building? On the 4 hour, it's been bearish, but we have failed to close, yeah, exactly this level. We have failed to close it a few times. Now we can back up. Can we close it? So we touched the 50% now of this retracement, 50% on 1 minute. So in 2 minutes we would need to be above here, and then Basically, there's a failure to close, or a failure swing on the 15 minutes. The 12 minutes did close below by Jiffy, I think. I see it. 5 minutes is no, I'm trying to understand if you know, what's the overall narrative. Well, let's check the news. So let me see. Okay, today there's consumer confidence and job openings at 10. Okay. So we had a fake flip, and now we're gonna have this. We had this sort of a second flip at previous day low. We are at the what he considers, because this one was too small. The SNDR, the indicator, but let's say a zone close to the top. Okay, we breached it. Okay, now we changed the narrative to longs again. 430. It escapes us again. Oh my god. Okay. We missed it. The narrative. So I was trying to form an idea. Would this be an entry? So we closed above. So it was a big failure swing on the. Okay. So this is our entry if you want to go long. Right. Okay, let's see what happens. $4.30. So that's the second flip, and it's an order of magnitude bigger. So we were tracking a flip on the 15 seconds. Now we're tracking a flip on the 1 minute. We reached some objective on the 5 minute projection level. And there is a very nice, very nice trend line liquidity above, right? The consolidation. So that will be our target. So not the best entry, because I think it might give us, if we were bullish, it might give us an entry, another entry from here. We'll see. But I did the first entry. I did it at 521. So I'll draw it for you. Not the best entry, as always. So we will allow price to come back down here to this SNDR. Well, does it make sense? 50%, right? Risk 500. Do I have it? let's say this one. Okay, let's see. So we might want to take something off. Just not be greedy. Take the TP at let's not be greedy. I'll take the TP at 552, right? That's 30 points. Okay. You have to visualize how the candles will look when they close. That is the skill. That is a great skill to have. It's still not clear. It might be that we're completely bearish, right? That is the posturing. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna check when I want to protect myself and move to break even. For now, we're still holding to this point, 496, 75. Let's see. How many points? 3 points profit. So yes, is at the new day opening gap, and let's check the. We are above the new day opening gap on NQ, but we're above the previous one. We're above midnight. We are okay. How many points? For 5 points profit. Some people love look. They're working with very low time frame, lower time frames. 5 points profit and done. I don't like to work with. Though I've done it, and sometimes it does happen. I try to aim for at least trades that allow me 10 points profit. But recently, I've noticed I tend to hold for longer moves, and that hurts me many times. So we did a double bottom around this area, and now we will need to push for a continuation. If we can't, we might face some retracement. Four points, 7 points. Very nice. Are we at 10 points yet? 437. So the expansion of the 4 hour should happen. So let me put this indicator with the bullish bias. So the target of my friend's projection ranges is 566. Oh, and we don't want to be greedy. And I'm just gonna hold for that. So are we at 10? Okay, we're 14. Okay, let me move to break even now. Actually, let me take. Yo, this is nice. Okay. So we are up 17 points. Is there a case for me closing it? Because I'm trailing and now I'm going to be stopped at just 11 points profit like I always do. And there's no guarantee that that my entry will hold to a deep retracement. So taking profits is not wrong. But I have a target at $600 instead of 200. What we could do is like reduce a little bit the size, take some profit off, and let the rest running. There is always an equation to be done. Okay, let's see. If we could push to 551, what makes me very happy. What time is it? 40. Retracement time. Maybe I can do a stop of half, right? So let's do it like this. So I go stop market, copy price, and we want to sell 8. And we want to sell it, so we want to buy, so we're going to sell it there. All right, so then we can move this one here. So if it comes down, I don't close the whole position, but I cash in at 14 points, 21 at 15 points. That's pretty good. And otherwise, yeah, I like it. I like it better. I like this a lot. Very good. Yeah, so I do have a stop now at which we might hit, and we might hit 3,425. I show you 3,425. So I have a stop, actually close 8 contracts at this level. We did wick and we could continue, so we go 1, 2, 3. We took some liquidity and we could bolt up, so we might haven't been able to touch this week. We might do it, especially at the retracement of our full TP will be here.
Order filled.
Okay, so I closed 8 contracts there, and now the rest move to break even, and we don't care about the retracement. So we already cashed in 200 instead of 600. That's the painful reality. But the thing is, price will first TP. Price will not always complete your plan, so taking profit is always good. So second TP. Well, because now we're only left for a run with a runner, we could use the projection as a target. So 6,675, 5,675, and take one off here. So I'll show you. This would be the SEC TP. Structure. this is the current state. Let me show you the current state of my trade. Current state of my trade. Let's see. There you go. So to show you that it's real, I did open the trade at this level. When it retraced, then I trailed my stop. I put a stop sell here for 80% because I don't like to lose money. And now I moved the target to the projection, 0.5 projection, and the top of this consolidation. So the good read was that when price leaves a consolidation in the right condition. So we also read that we were at the 4 projection and the 2 projection. So this was a good point for price to reverse. It's just mechanical. So a lot of these areas are algorithmic, and so a lot of these moves are actually scripted. It doesn't matter if it's big hedge funds doing their calculations, or if there's a market making algorithm that just moves price at a specific point. Doesn't matter. It works. If it works, we're happy. We're making money. So that's what we like. Okay, so now we might have a second push. We've been taken out in profit, so we're not complaining, but okay. I outlined that this is somewhere where we could go back. I am a little bit upset because maybe at the violation of this SNDR, we could have gone long. So I needed these confirmations, a 1 minute flip, basically. And there was this level that we didn't take. So, okay. Let's see if it completes. This would end my London session. If I take one good trade, end to end, managed responsibly, and then imagine this copied 20 times. So full pool 600 copied 20 times is 12,000 a day, right? And in a trade. So that's the mindset that I have. So don't get stuck too much into, oh my god, this was just a $200 trade. $200 copied 20 times is 4,000. That's the end goal for me. Some educators and traders do exactly this, and they've been very successful. The opportunity that prop firms is giving right now is amazing at this time juncture, because of the leverage that you can get without much capital. And so, yeah, let's take advantage of it. We know we're the 1%. So people that can do this consistently without tilting, following their plan, following the right risk management, having a repetitive and consistent model that they can trade successfully over a long period of time. That's less than the 1% of traders. So if we are the 1%, money will come. Anytime we don't follow a plan, we let go of our discipline, we react instinctively, emotionally. No, instinctively sometimes it's good, but emotionally let the previous trades affect our current moment, then we are not part of the 1% anymore. And then the market will take your money. Will take our money. Anyway, I'm just feeling the time. Maybe we can put some music while we wait for this to... Some loud music. Chill hop, loaf. Let's see if the move completes. It could fail at the last second. I am now at the level of risk. We're just 2 micros in. That is just fun to see. Okay, projection. See what's happening. Is it some close? Some close. We are reaccumulating. This is a small market maker model. So if you want to study market maker models, look. If you want to see the look of a market maker model, this is the look. There's a original consolidation, move down in blocks. So that's the second move down. Then we have a smart money reversal. First accumulation, second accumulation. The last move, there's a last manipulation usually, and then a really violent move. So because we know we're in the 4-hour cycle that ends at 6. Yeah, the push is happening now. So, okay. Let me take a screenshot of this. This is a beautiful market maker model. Okay. Very, 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 very nice. I wish I wish I had a foresight to enter on this candle. Hmm. 422. It's important to note these things down. surprising enough, it's always at 22. It does happen a lot. 22. I don't know. The macros are 33. I think it's 403 to 430. The macro. 403 to 430. I think the original ICT macro. Okay, now we did take this level. We came into the consolidation and we're doing there might be a retracement. So this might be we're inspired to re-enter. We have to be quite sure about it. Let's see what's happening. Let me remove the origins. Sometimes they're a bit annoying. Okay, so it did identify that there was an SNDR and we did the first step. So two heads, right? I have the ICT head. We have to go above this liquidity. And then there's the order flow and market structure head, which is, oh, we did a single tap into this SNDR. Are we now rejecting to it? Yes. Can we close below here? There's another SNDR here, which we could retest. This is SBS, by the way. Like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. A rocket. 1, 2, 3, 4. Failed. Or 5. Yeah, so there's another area that the zone. Okay, that's a strong rejection. It's 556. So we're now inside this zone. Can we do a flip? See, we came back. If I would have left my trade open, I would be break even now. I'm very happy that I took profit. I could have taken profit much higher though. Hey, did you? Oh my god, it got me break even almost. So the trade still stands if we. Oh, I'm still okay. I got close to break even. See? So this taking profit. I mean, I could have taken, instead of 14 points of profit, I could have taken 25. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a big difference. So the market maker model did not complete. 5 a.m. retracement. Does it make sense? Yo, nice. Okay. I was just seeing at the very first clean flip we could enter 5 a.m. and go back up. This reaction is strong. I think we call it, right? I have things to do and we call it. Is it here? How does it look on the 1 minute? Okay, so we're 50% of the. That's a flip here. 1, 2, 3, flip. Yeah, so as I said, the second reaccumulation generally many times has a very pronounced last manipulation to dissuade people from people that want to take the long from here. They are punished, and then the long happens sometimes. Just by looking at market structure without any aid. So what do we see? So it was on high. Came back. Now above the SNDR. This is the same as this. We are above the level that broke this zone, right? And then we bolted up. So that one came down and then went up. I don't want to touch it, but I don't want to touch it. London is done for me, but this could be a trade idea. Yes, so that's why you use stop buys. That's why sometimes I enter too high. It's because I'm waiting for this confirmation. So are we really going to close above here? So there was a flip here. So as we said, first flip is fake. Now there's a double bottom reversal here. So this could be. Let's look at it. Okay. So let's say there's no grasp at straws, right? This is the SNDR. Right. Let's say there's this SNDR. Double top. So this area is responsible. This double bottom. How many points is this? Yeah, so if we now touched 50% and came back up here, this is a long, right? This I would take. Yeah, so 50%. Okay, good enough. Tap, double tap, tap, double bottom reversal at. Yeah, this is long. Are we giving back the money? Let's see. Okay, can we close above it? We have to wait for the 1 minute to close though. Yeah, no, otherwise it tricks me. So we've been waiting for this candle to close above this. Otherwise I don't do anything. I was almost tagged in. Luckily. Okay, this would be the even more beautiful entry, right? At the flip. but just to have a better confirmation, we wait for this valid low to form, right? So here, when a candle closes on a 1 minute, and it might be late, but it's much more safe. Then we have a continuation, right? So we want to, on a 1 minute basis, close above here. And the stop will be 15 points to risk 250. Okay, that's good. 8. Okay, I prove it. So now we're gonna do market. Okay, this is saving us. That's very good. Okay, we're still in the CSS flip here. This would be the godlike entry if you were really confident. 505. Okay, ready. So then the target is still the same. The target was 551, right? So that's the beauty of it. 551. Yeah. Well, we would have 50 points to stop anyway. To do it on the 1 minute confirmation close, right? If we did it on the 5 seconds, we could have, you know, a few points stop. But then you have to be. We would have no confirmation. Let's move the music. I hope it's not too disturbing. I was planning to be done, but these are when you have a read. It's not bad. Because now most people think short continuation, right? Okay, almost. 14 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2. Oh. And it didn't do it. Did you see it? Crazy. I almost clicked. Right, another rejection. Now what do we see of the structure? This is a structure, right? So this is on low. Okay, is it doing it now? And now we have to wait 1 minute. Now it might bolt up. Would it go up and then come down again? I don't think so, right? We'll do a stop buy here. It would not make sense, right? Yeah.
Order filled.
Okay, so we're in. Okay, we're risking 250. So we did a double tap at an SNDR around 50% level of a zone. Well, it was not 50%. At 5 a.m. where the narrative tells us high, though now I see something I hadn't seen. We'll see. We are in at 2075. Sorry. 375. Oh my god! Always so high. Always so high. Okay. I entered with it. So that this is a 250 risk, yeah, so 7. That's not the double bottom will be after though, right? I consider this a double bottom, but I almost walked away. I almost walked away from this. I almost walked away from this. One win and done was the plan. 50 points profit, that would have been 25 if I held it, and now painful 510. Apparently a misread. All right. One win, one loss. Probably. 511. I mean, as we were saying, this is the because I entered with only 7 contracts, then we can put the stop at 503. So I stop at 503. This is the flip. Let's say the last order block on 5 seconds. So narrative was we came down, we flipped, we broke this SNDR. So $5.12. No, everything looks very bearish. Minutes to the close of the 50-minute candle. Right, that's just no, it's okay. We'll that's a loss. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Bad read. Now the
order filled.
Okay. Bad read. Still stuck on that narrative. Look, it became very bearish. We did a 3 drive pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4 down. Yeah. This was not an accumulation with a trend line liquidity, so it was an exhaustion. So that's a loss. All right, 1 win, 1 loss. It's not the order that you want to do it. Usually you've seen me take 1 loss, then 1 win. Now I got greedy and I misjudged the final push of the 4-hour candle. Happens. Hope you enjoyed this. We've been live for 1 hour 10. London session is done for me. Thank you for watching. I'll post this cautionary tale for a bad read. Anyway, I was so happy, and now I'm disappointed with myself. Now the market is always right, so clearly. And thank you for watching. Catch you next time. Bye.